Hello guys, and welcome to the world of Isekai, where ordinary lives are thrown into extraordinary realms. Whether it's battling demons, exploring mystical lands, or becoming overpowered heroes, these new Isekai anime will teleport you to places you can only dream of. Someday will I be the greatest alchemist. Takumi Aruma, who is not a hero, is mistakenly mixed in with a group of heroes who have been chosen to be summoned to another realm. As recompense for the misunderstanding, a deity grants him the ability to choose any skill he desires. He selects a seemingly uninteresting creation skill in the hopes of leading a serene and quiet existence free of wars and battles. However, it turns out that alchemy is his most powerful ability, allowing him to make everything from a holy sword to flying ships. This cheat skill he inadvertently got transforms him into a wealthy merchant and makes him unbeatable in fight. A joyful adventure tale about the, maybe, most powerful alchemist in another universe. I'm a noble on the brink of ruin. What is a guy to do when his life abruptly changes when he is enjoying a good refreshing beer after work? Truly changes. This middle-aged commoner now inhabits the body of Liam Hamilton, the young son of an aristocratic family on the verge of collapse. Between his fervently anxious father and his utterly uninterested brothers, the only positive aspect of Liam's current circumstance is that he can finally try learning magic, which he has always wanted. Little does he realize that his favorite hobby is about to flip his life upside down once more. Will Liam be able to master the art of magic? Will it be enough to save him from the shadow that hangs over his family? I've been killing slimes for 300 years and maxed out my level. Slimes are typically the easiest creature to defeat in role-playing games, and as a result they provide minimal experience points. But what happens if you live long enough to continue defeating them for 300 years? Azusa Oizawa dies suddenly as a result of acute tiredness after many years of working for corporations. As she appears to be on her way to the afterlife, she meets a goddess who grants her immortality, as well as a pleasant life in another realm. Azusa spends her days tending to her farm, guarding the local village, and killing approximately 25 slimes per day, a routine that has endured for at least 3 centuries. However, this somewhat monotonous cycle begins to alter when Azusa discovers that she has reached level 99, the highest conceivable level, through slimes alone. Despite her best efforts to hide this reality for fear of ending her sluggish existence, tales of her strength spread. Soon, diverse people from around the continent, such as the dragon Leica and the elf Halkara, begin to appear at her door, some seeking a battle, others requesting her assistance. Azusa discovers that she can live a far better life with others than she could alone, as she makes friends and acquaintances who quickly become family. Welcome to Japan, Ms. Elf. Kazuhiro Kitase's only passion is sleeping. Ever since he was a child, he would enter a wondrous realm within his dreams and embark on fascinating adventures. One day, he goes on an expedition with an elf girl he met in his dream world, but it comes to an abrupt halt when they are both scorched by dragon's breath. When he awakens from his dream, he discovers a familiar person lying beside him, the elf girl from his dreams. Magic Maker. A man who was 30 years old and wished to practice magic died abruptly, and when he awoke, he had been resurrected in another planet. Named Theon, he had high hopes for the existence of magic in another realm, but there was none. Theon became unhappy and lazy, until an incident caused him to discover the existence of magic. That's correct. If there is no magic, I will create it myself. With this in mind, Theon began investigating magic from that day on. Theon eventually becomes a hero who saves the world after contracting a malady that can only be cured by magic and meeting an opponent that can only be defeated by magic. This is the narrative of a simple magic fool who, despite being tossed around by fate, overcomes it with the strength of magic and an unbreakable battling spirit, eventually spreading magic to the people. From Bureaucrat to the Red Ranger becomes an adventurer in another world. In the ultimate battle against the demonic exterminators, Tugo Asagaki, a Power Ranger, sacrificed his life for the enemy. It seems that all was over, but then he found himself in another universe. He becomes an adventurer, transforming into Kizuna Red, and fights to save people in distress. Here he meets a young wizard named Idola, and his voyage into this strange world begins. Bed and breakfast for spirits. Tsubaki was abandoned as a child by her mother, and has always had the capacity to perceive Itakashi, spirits from the hidden realm. Her grandfather, Tsubaki, who had the same ability, took her under his wing and taught her how to coexist peacefully with the Ayakashi. When her grandfather dies unexpectedly, the independent Aoi must continue her college studies, armed solely with her cooking knowledge as a form of protection against the human-eating spirits. In the hopes that the Ayakashi will not mistake her or other unsuspecting humans for a delectable meal, she takes it upon herself to feed the hungry creatures who cross her path. Aoi is sent to the hidden realm after offering her lunch to a mystery Ayakashi, who shows himself to be an ogre god known as Udana, the master innkeeper. There, she discovers that she was used as security for her grandfather's 100 million yen loan, and that she must pay the price for her grandfather's irresponsible judgment by marrying Udana. Aoi heroically rejects and chooses to settle matters on her own terms. She would repay the loan by starting an eatery at Udana's inn. Kakuryou no Yadomeshi follows Aoi's journey as she attempts to change and touch the lives of the Ayakashi using the one weapon she has against them, her wonderful cuisine. Headhunted to another world. Denosuke Chimera is your typical salaryman attempting to climb the corporate ladder. But suddenly the demon overlord summons him to a horrific fantasy world, where he offers him a new career as one of the heavenly kings in his army, complete with full benefits. But Chimera may lack muscle and magic, but he possesses the abilities and savvy of an office worker. Will these be enough to keep him alive? The daily life of a middle-aged online shopper in another world. The story of a middle-aged man who uses the power of one-click online shopping to achieve his desires. Kenichi, a single guy in his 40s, gets transferred to another world for unknown reasons. As he tries to flee a perilous wilderness teeming with monsters, he finds he possesses the ability to access a massive internet marketplace. He was able to swiftly establish a highly popular business by utilizing this power to exchange products he discovered in this new world for cash, and then purchasing current ones via the internet. However, his purpose is to live a slow and leisurely existence. Instead of expanding his firm, he prefers to settle down and rely on Jeff Bezos' influence. The mail-order life of a middle-aged man from another globe begins now. So these were the top 10 new Isekai anime you absolutely need to watch. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit that bell icon so that you don't miss any videos like this in the future. Keep sharing your thoughts with us down in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.